This meeting is now being recorded.
Hello.
Good morning. Who's that, please?
This is Dawn Bonder.
Hi, Dawn. It's Betsy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, hi, Betsy. No problem. No problem. So, 1 week? Not even. You're in final countdown mode.
I know. I did have a dream about it last night. I dreamt that I got an angry email from a speaker wondering who I was to be sending out emails. I don't know why.
Well, that's not too bad. I used to have dreams like I'd wake up and realize that, I missed my speaking session.
Thanks. Good morning. I heard someone join us. This is Betsy. Who joined us, please?
Hi, it's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. That's Jennifer Mulgrew, I assume?
Yes, Jennifer Mulgrew.
Thank you. I think there's only one Jennifer we're expecting on the call, but I just...
Okay.
Good morning. Who joined us, please?
This is Erin, Catherine, Nikki, and Ashley from Ochen.
Fantastic. You're all together. Thank you for joining us.
Not a problem.
Hi, this is Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Good morning.
So the call, we are recording the call today, and we'll be posting the recording of it later today as soon as I figure out, as soon as we get the web page built and so on. We're coming up right now on 8 o'clock, so I want to be sure that we get started and stop on time. I heard two other folks join us. Can you announce yourselves, please?
Hi, this is Crystal Nielsen from Ochen.
Hi, Crystal. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Hi, Brian A. Harris here.
Hi, Brian. This is Betsy. I appreciate you joining us. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't anticipate this call will take very long. I just had some sort of orientation comments I wanted to make for everybody and offer a chance for anyone to ask questions. We have staff from OMA and from Ochen here that will hopefully be able to answer any logistical questions we haven't already covered either in the instructions that you were sent or that I don't cover right now. So I'll just get started. First of all, you all should know registration for the event is very strong. We have nearly 400 people registered for days 2 and 3, and that was as of Wednesday. I'm not sure what current numbers are. I think that probably has grown since Wednesday. And just to take a moment to be grateful publicly, we're so excited at the OMA for how this has come together and how this partnership with Ochen and OHN has worked out. It's been a tremendous amount of work for everyone, but we're really excited by how the community seems to be responding to this event. I think the registration numbers are a demonstration that concept that can work. We're very excited about that. And you all are a huge part of what we anticipate to be a very successful meeting just under a week away. I want to thank you very, very much for offering either as staff or community members to step in and help us make sure all of our education sessions run smoothly. So a couple of general housekeeping notes. When you arrive at the convention center, we're going to ask you to check in at the presenter table, and they'll be able to help you get a badge and so on. It'll be a little bit less chaotic than checking in with the general registrants. The dress code for the whole conference, in case you're curious, is business casual, so bear that in mind as you choose your outfit for the rain. We do ask that you wear your badge the entire time you're on site at the meeting. Everyone in the meeting will be asked to wear a badge. So additionally, if you see anyone who's not wearing a badge, if you could nudge them, that would be helpful. And you could, if people don't have a badge, the best thing to do is to send them to the welcome table, and they'll take care of them there. Turnaround time between the sessions is just 10 minutes. So that means, and there's 2 breakout sessions, morning and each afternoon. So there's 1 10-minute turnaround in each of those time blocks. So we'll ask that as a moderator or session host, you arrive at the room that you're meant to be in next early. That the session prior to where you're going to be may not have wrapped, so be aware of that. and be prepared to wait outside for a moment. But do please be there early. And as you're wrapping up sessions, that's part of why it's so important to end on time or early if you can. Make sure that there's plenty of room for folks to get out and for the next session's folks to get back in. A note on room configuration, it's not flexible. So and if you get a question from a speaker about whether the room can be reconfigured, the answer is unfortunately no. The convention center is not able to work with us on that. Rooms should all be set for between 40 and 100 people, so there should be plenty of space, but it may be necessary for you as a, and I want to reemphasize, for you as a host or a reader moderator at the door, help folks move in and get settled and fill in empty seats. And for session hosts, if you're able, it may be necessary for you, if you see the room getting very full, it may be necessary for you to sort of station yourself by the door and sort of redirect folks who are latecomers. So some of you on the call are moderating and some of you are session hosts. And I just want to encourage you to review the instruction sheet that I would have sent earlier in an email. And I'll tell you again my email address. It's Betsy, B-E-T-S-Y, @COMA.org. So if you didn't get an email from me and you are curious about instructions or you need them again, please just drop me a note today and I'll take care of that. I will follow up this call with an email with a link to the recording just in case anyone came in late or wants to pass the recording on. So in our instruction sheet that I did send, I asked everyone to familiarize yourselves with the sessions you'll be moderating or hosting. And you can do that one of two ways. Right now on the conference registration site at cHealthinnovation.com, the whole program is listed, and you can search for your session by session number and find the description of the session now. There'll also, of course, be a printed program that when you go into your room, and I don't think I put this in the printed instructions, there will be a packet for the moderators and hosts, an envelope with the surveys for the session, a follow-up sheet that you can encourage attendees to fill out if they need additional information after the session, and CME instructions. So I do want to encourage everyone to those CME instructions to the room, just to make sure everyone knows how to get credit for what they're attending. And have any trouble with that, obviously there will be staff floaters all over the place. Grab somebody and we'll do our best to help you. The email I sent earlier this week did include your time of your session, the room where it will be, and the session number. I don't think those shall have changed at this point, but if there are any changes, they will be posted on the doors of the room. So I do encourage you when you get to the convention center in the morning, if you're not familiar with the space, or even if you are, just double check you know where the rooms are that you're going to need to be at. And again, any room changes will be posted on the doors of the room. So session hosts, as I mentioned, will be responsible for sort of collecting up the session surveys and follow-up forms and taking those back to registration. Moderators, we do not expect that of you. We'll have floating staff to hop into the room towards the end of the session and make sure to help you with those kinds of end-of-session tasks. And if anybody who's a moderator, if you haven't already connected with your session presenter, I'd be happy to help facilitate that. If you're session speakers, I'd be happy to help facilitate that. This would be a location for those folks and get you connected. Again, you can email me directly at betsy@theoma.org if you need any help with that. So that's thing on my checklist that I wanted to deliver to you, and now I want to open up the floor for any questions. If anyone has any thoughts or concerns or questions at this point, it's a great time to share them.
Hi there, Betsy. This is Erin with OCHN. I just wanted to, since I'm kind of helping prepare the moderator packets for you guys, I wanted to double check that that each moderator or session host understands there will also be a sign-in sheet especially for CME credits, it's important that people sign in to show that they attended, and then that they are aware that they will need to take a CME survey at the end of their conference experience or the end of their day to collect those CME credits.
Great point. Thank you, Erin.
Great point. The batting cage.
Oh my goodness, I never realized that.
Any other questions or concerns on the line from anyone?
No.
Well, all right. Hearing none, I'll let you go back to your Friday, and thank you again for taking time this morning to get together with us and go over these last details. You know how to find us if you have any questions prior to the event, and we'll see you in less than a week.
Thank you,
Thank
Betsy.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Betsy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.